Good morning, YouTube. Thank you for visiting You Grow Row. I'm Ro, and I'm so happy to have you here. If this is your first time here, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it. Today, we're going to do our first update on the second round of homemade from scratch vinegars. There's a little bit of action going on. We've got some things to check out, and we got some changes to make. So stick around and see what's going on. All right, so here's our mushroom vinegar. Nice and bubbly. We want to see that. That means the sugars are being ate. It's being converted into alcohol. I'm using my nose, as I taught you guys before. And it smells like, I guess, if mushrooms were alcoholic. I'm gonna take a little taste. That's not enough. I didn't taste anything. Well, let's get a spoon. Everything looks good. There's no mold anywhere. Nothing smells funky. And even that little tiny taste I just took, that didn't taste weird. We got some bubbling action. Not as much as I would like to see. All right, let's just do a little taste. It is smelling faintly of alcohol. So just gonna give it a little taste. Bottoms up. Oh, wow. That's different. It definitely tastes like mushrooms. But only, it's not as strong of a mushroom flavor as I would like. So I'm gonna go ahead and add another package of mushrooms. I picked one up just in case. I picked up another package of Baby Bella's, 8 ounces, just in case the flavor wasn't strong enough for me, and that is the case right now. So I'm gonna chop these up, add them in there, and I'm also going to add some more sugar because even though we have some action in here, I would like to see way more happening. This is good, but it's not great. I would like to see way more happening. So I believe I initially added a 1/4 cup of cane sugar to this. I'm gonna add another probably 4 tablespoons of cane sugar. More. Yeah, 3 and 4. Stir that around. And now I'm gonna add some more mushrooms chopped. See, I chopped them up. So now we have 16 ounces of chopped mushrooms in here and 1/2 cup of sugar. Initially we had, might have to pour some of the liquid off. Yeah, in fact I do. And this kind of goes hand in hand with what I had mentioned in that first video, that the more matter you put in here, the less vinegar you'll have by volume. But I want a stronger taste, so I'm putting more mushrooms in, and I want a more acidic taste, so I also put more sugar in as well. Now, if you wanted to, you could put a fermenting weight on top of there. So you would put your fermenting weight on, and wipe around the edges. Put your filter on. Adjustments made. We'll see how this looks in another week. Here's the Ristra hot pepper from Santa Fe. That looks really good. So what we don't see here, and I was seeing, these peppers were trying to mold. Every morning I got up and there was just a little bit of peach fuzz, you know, here and there. All I did when I saw that was stir it up with my chopstick. Oh, look how active that is. Still, it's a little fizzy. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more sugar though. It's not as fizzy as I would like. But let's give it a taste right now the way it is. All right. Bottoms up. Oh, it smells hot. And, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's so hot. Oh wow. Holy smokes. It's not sour enough. I think I'm gonna stick to what I said and add some more sugar to this. Wow. Okay, so I wasn't sure that it was gonna pick up the spicy note of the peppers, and now I know. Yes, it will. Okay, here's 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. I don't know, do I need more? We'll do 1 more. 3 tablespoons. Stir it all up. I got a feeling the guys are gonna like this one, because the flavor is there, the heat is there. I just need it to be acidic, you know, like a vinegar. Wow. All right, so let's dry off the rim. Put our filter on. Put our ring on. And I'll remind you, these are 1/2-gallon jars. Wow, my tongue is a little numb. My lips are a little heated. That was great. I like that. DANJOU PEAR. This is our bougie one. Ooh. Let's take a look. Oh, we got a little mold coming in. This is good. You guys should see this. That is, okay, now that is mold. Let me get you in closer so you can see what it really, really looks like. All right, guys, don't be scared. You see this? Over here, it's a little bit fuzzy. Yeah, that's mold. It's white. But don't let that deter you, because when I smell it, it smells perfectly fine. I'm gonna give this a taste right after I stir this in. That's how I choose to deal with it. Right? Look, I don't freak out. You could pull this stuff out if you wanted to. I'm just gonna stir it in. That's how I do it. So I'm gonna stir this in. Hold on, let's get a chopstick. See, no big deal, no big deal. Just stir it up. Look how active that is. Oh, what I forgot to mention is that because that hot Reester pepper was also starting to get mold after one day, I have begun stirring that one twice a day, and I believe I'm gonna start doing this DANJOU PEAR the same way. So I'll stir it in the morning before I leave for work, and then again when I get home from work, and that should keep any mold from forming. All right. So that's all I'm doing, guys. I'm not freaking out about it. I'm not worried about it at all. You could absolutely remove whatever had the mold on it if you wanted to. All right. So we got a lot of action going on in there. I think I'm gonna throw in another, well, hold on, let me taste it. Let me give it a tasty poo. Stir it up. All right, guys, bottoms up. Oh, that's delicious. It's not vinegar yet, but that flavor of the pear is already coming through. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, so I'm gonna add another 2 tablespoons of sugar to this. I would like to see this a lot more active than what it is. So we're gonna do 1 and 2. You know what, let's do 4. I believe when I originally made this, I had only put 4 tablespoons of cane sugar in. So now I'm gonna do another 4. Stir it up. And see where that gets us in the next couple days. Nice. Guys, we're doing good. We're 3 for 3 right now. Do you think all 6 are gonna be okay in this first update? Let me know in the comments. All right. DANJOU PEAR looking great. Here now is garlic herb. Okay. So I'm pretty confident in this one. In my experience, dried herbs do really well in this application. So this should be super, super bubbly. Let me smell it. Oh, wow. You know, I think I got the measurements right. It doesn't smell overly garlicky. You can smell the herbs in this. Let me mix it up a little bit. Oh yeah, see when you stir it, you get that, that aroma comes up off of there. Okay. Okay, let me smell it again. That smells wonderful, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this reminded me of Olive Garden. Wow, that smells really good. Okay, let's give it a taste. We do have some action in here, but this too. I would like that to be a little fizzier. So I am gonna add some more sugar to this, but let me taste it. Cheers. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's amazing, guys. That is delicious. Okay, I'm gonna put another, let's see. I believe in the beginning I may have put a 1/4 cup of sugar in. So I'm gonna go in with 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of cane sugar in there. Stir it up. Wow, guys, this first this first update is going extremely well. I am so pleased. All right, we're gonna clean up the rim here. This one, I'm just gonna stick to stirring once a day. Because we are not seeing any congees coming in here, no kind of mold, nothing. This is super healthy. There's our filter. Put our ring on. Ta-da! That's gonna be so amazing. My lips are still a little warm from that Ristra pepper tasting. All right, so here we have mango. I only say that because I don't like mango. I'm looking at this. Let me poke around in here. It doesn't appear to be very active. You can see there have been some. So I don't know if you recall in that first video, whenever I made this, I had said that this didn't smell much like mango for being overripe the way it was, and that I thought it probably didn't have a lot of sugar in it. And I'm guessing I was right. So I'm gonna add some sugar to this one as well. 1, maybe 4, 2, 3, and get one more. 4 more tablespoons. And then I'm gonna stir, stir, stir. I really don't want to taste this one. I don't like mango. Oh, wow. You guys should see this action going on here. Can you see all those bubbles coming up to the top after I stirred that? Look at that. That's excellent. Ugh. Crud. That makes me want to taste it now. All right, mango. You got me. Let me taste it. Bottoms up. You know, because you never know how these taste. Remember, I thought banana was going to be disgusting. I thought it was fine. So let's get this mango. I'm glad I tried that. That too is delicious. Imagine that. It is though, you guys, it tastes so good. Yeah. I was right to add more sugar. It doesn't taste as alcoholic as some of these others, so it needed a little more sugar. Oh, this is perfect. All right, we are 5 for 5. Oh, and last one. ginger, carrot. Let me smell this one. That smells good. This one actually looks like it's trying to form a mother, but we're about to stir that up. It's also very, very cloudy, but that's okay. Let's see how active we are. Not super. So I'm gonna give this a taste. And ginger and carrot. I wonder if this is gonna be sweet from the carrots and kind of tangy from the ginger. We'll see. That is not what I expected, but it's really good. It reminds me of something. I can't put my finger on it. This definitely needs some more sugar. It's not very active at all. So I'm gonna go in with another 4 tablespoons, except I don't have that here, so we're just gonna one. Oop, good grief, Ro. So that's about 2. The third one's on the table. Now I'm using this one. Cane sugar. So what was that, 2? Here we go, 3 and 4. Now I know it's probably feeling a little unorganized, me having to add sugar to most of these, but I always err on the side of caution, right? I start out generally with a 1/4 cup of sugar, most of the time, depending on what you're making, or I'm sorry, what you're using and the sugar content of it. But I err on the side of caution. I usually go in the, 1/4 cup range, so that I don't accidentally slow down my ferment or even stop it altogether. Because when you add too much sugar, that's what you're gonna get. It's gonna slow way down or it's gonna stop completely. All right, so there. All right, guys, so we were down 3 or 4 different vinegars, and it's time to start another one of those. So here I got some limes I picked up from Aldi. I'm just gonna cut them into slices. All right, I also have this 8-ounce bag of jalapenos I got from, let's go Aldi. These were only 85 cents a bag, and these are some nice size jalapenos. So I think this flavor was the suggestion of Leon, who is our resident chef. I have had jalapeno lime margaritas, and they were really, really good. So I'm excited about this. Okay. I think I want to put one more. So we'll have 4 limes. Not going to put that one in. It's mostly pith. All right, we got limes. Let's put those in my jar. That's 4 small limes. Okay, let's chop up some of these jalapenos. I don't know how many I'm gonna put in. I'm just doing it by look, feel, whatever. All right, let's put these in and see how this looks. That looks pretty good to me. I'm just gonna go with those 3 large jalapenos. Okay, and to that, I'm gonna add my sugar. Since I have to add so much sugar to the earlier vinegars, I'm going to get bold and go in with 8 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, gonna go add my water, tap water, just like all the others. Ideally, it would be dechlorinated tap water, but we're not doing that. We're going with tap water. Oh, you guys, when I tell you this is an assault on my nose, that jalapeno is not joking. It had me choking for a second there. All right, so we clean off our lid. Now all I need is a coffee filter. Filter, ring. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We like to shake it. Let me go back. I like to shake it rather. All right. All right, we add a filter and a ring. That's kind of pretty, huh? Yeah, that's pretty. All right, jalapeno lime started today, March 28th. Okay. All right. For this final one, well, not final, final for today, final for now, I'm I had frozen strawberries in my freezer. And it says no sugar added. Field to frozen for locked in freshness, no preservatives. All I did was defrost these, and then I poured off the liquid that was left in the bag and then rinsed them twice. And I'm just gonna pour them in the jar, see how much we have. I may need 2 bags, we'll see. I'm trying to decide because my mind is like, not just strawberry, you should do strawberry basil. But this is an experiment for me. I have never done this from frozen fruits before. I mean, they're defrosted, but they were frozen. I think that's Walmart brand. All right. They smell good. They look yucky, but they smell good. All right. I am going to add sugar. For this one, I'm just going to go 4 tablespoons of sugar, just based off of how this smells. It smells really sweet to me. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, strawberries. All right. You know what? Let's make this even more of an experiment. I'm gonna go get some fresh basil from one of my arrow gardens upstairs, and we're gonna put that in too. Let's do it. Oh, say hi, Boo Boo Bear. I don't know what she's eating because there's no food up here, so that's discerning. Anywho, here we go. Here's some basil up here. I'm gonna take this, put it in. All right, so we have some basil and this one too. All right, also maybe a little bit more. And this guy. All right, we got our basil that I just pulled fresh. Grabbing my kitchen shears. Just gonna cut it right into here. Ta-da! All right, I'm gonna fill this up with some tap water and then give her a shake. All right, I think that's good enough. was exciting. Coffee filter, canning ring. All right, guys, we are now up to 8 vinegars in the works. Okie dokie, Smokies, that does it for today's update. The official first update for the second round of homemade vinegars. I hope you guys enjoyed. Not only did we get to look at the vinegars, we know that they're all coming along just fine. We added sugar to some of them. To one of them, the mushroom one, we added even more mushrooms. And we started 2 other vinegars. The strawberry basil. Look who came to say hi. Hi, boo-boo. Say hi, boo-boo bear. We did the strawberry basil, the frozen strawberry, fresh basil, and then we did the jalapeno and lime. Got that started as well. So I'll be back in another 7 days with update number 2 on these homemade vinegars. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh. Say bye-bye. Bye. See y'all in the next video.